G'day guys, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is September 21, 2023. This is the Nat Gas price update. For those new to the channel, I'll just go through all the daily and the hourly indicators so far. So you can see here we've bounced off this minor resistance the last couple of days. This wick came up close to this major resistance at 30.50 and the minor resistance at 29.73. Had a nice big bearish candle overnight and it's pulling back to about the 61% level of that little range, and I'll go to the hourly chart in a minute. First off, on the CCI, you can see there it's still rising medium term, but it's actually pulled back quite a bit overnight, so we hopefully may want to see that continue to the upside. As we said, we want to see it break above this resistance to then hit our initial target area, which will be the 23 and the 38% level of this Fibonacci range. So that's where we are on the daily. On the stochastic on the daily as well, you can see if I pull that, drill it up, zoom out, you can see there the stochastic is still in the oversold territory, but ever so slightly pulling back above its moving average. So some minor, very minor bullish movement. On the hourly, in our last video we did stop around the 50% level, and that wick came down as far as the 61%, and see since then it's actually broken down and now it's resting on that 61% level with the wicks dropping a bit lower, but there's candles sitting almost perfectly on that 61% of that Fibonacci range. Now we want to see it bounce from here, obviously, to penetrate and bounce through these resistance areas, as I said, to hit that target and higher up. But you'll notice here on the CCI, the CCI is still dropping off quite sharply. No sign yet of a pullback, and there is no divergence to talk about in that area there. We do cover divergence, and you can see there where these little squares are. They were the divergence that were hit with bullish and bearish divergence on the CCI, so they were all successful targets hit, and there is no such divergence here as we speak. On the stochastic as well, you can see there it's from the overbought territory and pulling back, reaching to, well, breaking past the 70 point mark, and that's also weakening, so a bit of a negative signal so far. There's no sort of sign yet of a bounce. Now this is the only sign we're looking at, the 61%. If it bounces from there, then we want to see it break a lot higher. Otherwise, if it breaks a lot lower than this, the next level of support, if you like, will be this wider Fibonacci range, and that'll go down, and that'll be our next level of support, that 61%, or that big of Fibonacci range. But in the short term, we're looking at this small area, and we need to see it bounce from there to be more positive. So I'll keep an eye on it and let you know. To get more insight into some trading strategies, including trend trading and divergence strategies, subscribe and support us more on the Patreon page, where we also look at weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.